If you had to make an all-in bet on one action to improve sales performance, where would you put your money? On implementing the newest Salesforce automation? Investing in the latest sales training tools and techniques? Hiring more sales reps? Chances are, if you placed your bets in any one of these areas, you would lose. Why are these bad bets? Over the past 20 years, sales, CRM, and marketing automation has become a billion-dollar industry. There are some great companies making great products. Yet in most organizations, less than 50% of salespeople are performing at quota. Most sales professionals have been trained on several different sales methodologies, incorporating the latest skills, tips, and techniques. After some minimal short-term improvement performance, almost all revert back to the way they sold before the training. And the average first-year turnover of sales reps is greater than 60%. So the bet made here has less than a 40% chance of being successful. The hard truth is, sales organizations don't receive ROI on these investments due to one underlying reason. They did not first identify and implement a clearly defined sales process and structure for their salespeople to follow. As a result, they couldn't show their salespeople how to succeed. Not Axiom Salesforce Development clients. Axiom Salesforce Development is the most comprehensive and scientific process for selling and managing sales performance. The core of the Axiom Selling Sciences program is sales process development and behavioral change. I'll spend the next few minutes discussing why this is important and the impact it can have on the sales performance of your team. Selling is the least managed and least developed business discipline. Think about how well-defined the business processes are in other parts of your organization. In finance, manufacturing, human resources, the sales function has lacked the same process focus. Most organizations, particularly those with a complex sale, want to hire experienced sales reps that can absorb product training quickly in order to hit the ground running. Then when performance is not where they want it to be, they invest in sales technology or training, hoping to generate better results. Unfortunately, hope is not a strategy. Most sales professionals really want to succeed. A lot just don't know how. And unlike most professions where at least some training begins in school, think an engineer or an accountant, there are no college courses for sales reps or sales managers. You learn on the job, from trial and error or from each other. But what happens if the job or the people around you don't provide you with a clearly defined process and structure? Successful reps are able to create them on their own. Unsuccessful ones are fired. This causes sales leaders to get caught in the 80-20 trap. In most organizations, a minority of the sales force produces the majority of the sales revenue, the 80-20 rule. Frustrated with the poor performance of the majority of their sales team, the organization's leaders either try to micromanage to get results or continually seek to hire the top sales talent from other organizations. Unfortunately, regardless of which route they choose, the 80-20 rule still haunts them. Why? They're focusing on the wrong thing. It's not a people problem. Without process and structure, we take good, capable, well-meaning people who have the drive, desire, and intellectual depth to succeed, leave them to figure out a process and structure on their own, and set them up to be victims of failure. Then we place the blame on them for not performing. So it turns out that 20% of the sales force that produces 80% of the sales revenue have developed their own process and structure for sales success. The remaining 80% haven't. The truth is, the primary obligation of any business is to implement concise, clear processes and structure by which their salespeople can succeed. Then they can take ordinary people, place them into that process and structure, and manage them to extraordinary results. This is the focus of Axiom Salesforce Development. Our Selling Sciences program is unlike any other approach. The truth is, to create sustainable revenue success, sales reps and sales managers must take ownership of the sales process. The truth is, unless the reps and managers take ownership, internalize the process, recognize the process is in their best interest, results will always be fleeting. The truth is, with Axiom, your sales reps and sales management will change their behavior because they see a process and structure that creates a clear path to success. This is the truth about selling. For over 20 years, we've helped thousands of sales professionals develop the skills necessary to differentiate themselves, their companies, and their products and services in highly competitive markets. Sales reps and sales managers embrace our program because they clearly see it is in their best interest and the best interest of their customers to do so. At Axiom, we guarantee we'll deliver back to your organization a group of sales professionals who are better business people and more capable and committed to their jobs. This is the truth about selling.